my father.
Kiss me.
Too much moisture. There are a great many things I could tell you about myself. I was once in the Navy. That's where I learned horticulture. Yes, I have been the world over. I have seen it all. The century plant, mountain cactus, Japanese ivy, and exotic ports where bogwort was sold in the open market. I'm a man of experience, and there's one thing I've learned. Too much moisture is worse than none at all. Prune the plant. Avoid moisture. And go easy on manure. Moderation. That's the moral. That's my son's foot.
Hello, Father.
Son, what are you doing up in that tree?
Writing verses.
Curses.
What's that?
I offer a father's curses to the kind of education that makes our children fools. I sent this boy to school, to college, and I hope you know how much that costs. Did he learn how to dig a cesspool? No. He's up there now writing verses. Son, why do I always find you standing beside that wall?
I'm waiting for it to fall. Besides, I like it. I like its lovely texture. And its pretty little eyes.
Walls don't have eyes.
Then what do you call this flower?
Sweet God, he's clever.
Son, you are an ass. There you stand every day writing verses, while who knows what our neighbor is up to on the other side of this wall. I'll not have it. He is a villain. I'll line this wall with bottles. I'll jag it up with glass. What was that?
Some broken willow, some little wounded bird.
Maybe, but walls have ears even though they don't have eyes. I'll just take a look. There's that stiffness again, the result of my Navy career. Here, son, you climb up. You look for me.
All right, Father.
What do you see? Stop mumbling and come down from there for something to see. Down for a second. Hey, son, you're a fool. I've decided it's time for you to be married. So I went shopping this morning and picked you out a wife. There's that sound again.
English bird.
Weeping willow? It may be, but back to business. Son, I picked you out a girl, a pearl.
And if I prefer a diamond?
How dare you prefer a diamond when I just offered you a pearl?
Listen carefully to what I have to say. Listen, wall, and flowers, and willow too, and wounded bird, and Father, you may as well listen too. I will not wed by your wisdom. I will not walk neatly into a church and contract out to prolongate my race. I will not go away in a two-tight suit, nor be witnessed when I take my bride. No! I'll marry when I'm married in my own particular way, and my bride shall dress in sunlight, with rain for her wedding veil, out in the open, with no one standing by. No song except September being sung in the busy grass. No sound except our heartbeats, roaring like a flower alive with bees. With no benefit of neighbor, with no benefit of book, except perhaps her handprint, as she presses her hand in mine, except perhaps her imprint, as she gives me her flowing hair. In a field, while kneeling, being joined by the joy of life, there, in the air, in the open, that's how I plan to wife.
Son, you need pruning. Come inside and write simplicity 200 times without stopping. Perhaps that will improve your style.
depend on it. You plant a radish, you know what you're about. You don't get a cabbage or a turnip, no. Plant a cabbage, get a cabbage. Plant a turnip, get a turnip. While with children, I thought that I had planted a turnip. Or at worst, perhaps, an avocado, something remotely useful. I am a merchant. I sell buttons. What need do I have for a rose? There she is. Missy, you must go inside now.
I've told you, I'm a princess.
You are a button maker's daughter. Now go inside and do as you're told. Our enemy is beyond that wall. Oh, up to something I can feel it. Him and his no good son. Look out, she stepped in my peppers. She stepped in my peppers. There. I'm going to put a fence by this wall. A high fence with barbed stickers and an arsenal of wire.
A fence is expensive, Papa.
Expensive? Well, then I'll build it myself. Now go inside and do as you're told. Is she gone? She's gone. Oh, you're Bumblebee! Friend! Neighbor!
How's the gout? I barely noticed. And your asthma?
A trifle. I endure.
Well, it's nearly settled. What is? The marriage. They're nearly ready. I hid in the bushes to listen. Oh, they are out of their mind with love.
Hooray!
My son, he is fantastic.
My God, she is fantastic too. The both of them are mad.
They are geese.
It was a clever plan we had to build this wall.
Yes, and to pretend to feud.
Just think if they knew that we wanted them to wed.
Oh, a prearranged marriage.
They'd rather be dead.
Children, lovers, fantastics.
Geese.
How clever we are.
How crafty to know.
To manipulate children.
You merely say
No.
Oh, dogs got to bark, mules got to bray. Soldiers must fight and preachers must pray. And children, I guess, must get their own way. The minute that you say no, why did the kids pour jam on the cat? Raspberry jam all over the cat. Why should the kids do something like that when all that we said was no?
My son was once afraid to swim. The water made him wince. Until I said he mustn't swim. Been swimming ever since.
Been swimming ever since. Oh, God. And children, I guess, the minute that you say no. Why did the kids put beans in their ears? No one can hear with beans in their ears. After a while the reason appears. They did it 'cause we said no. Your daughter brings a young man home, says, do you like him, Pa? Just tell her he's a fool and then you've got a son-in-law. You've got a son-in-law. Oh, sure as legend comes right after day. Sure as the night comes right after day. You can be sure the devil's to pay. The minute that you say no, make sure you never